Founded in 1982, SyQuest was a company that made portable storage mediums for computers. They made several things that were larger than floppy disks, one of the most popular storage mediums at the time, such as these removable cartridges that you see here, with fairly large capacities for a time. However, today we're going to be taking a look at the SparQ, which is the only type of portable storage medium from SyQuest I own. SparQ you could either get in a external drive or an internal one that you'd put in your computer. SparQ was massive at the time, featuring a whole gigabyte of storage, and they made sure that you knew about it. Inside you had what sort of looked like a mutant floppy disk, and when you took it out, you'd find that while being definitely a bit chunky, it was very portable. It had a label on the front, and as you can see, it kind of has something similar to a floppy disk behind it, the little circle thing. And yeah, at the time this was massive. However, obviously there had to be some problems. Let's talk about the build. It didn't feel super sturdy, and these devices, because they weren't super sturdy, were very prone to breaking. And the issues didn't stop there. If you insert a broken one of these into a SparQ drive, the SparQ drive would break, and you might not even know about it. So when you put a perfectly fine SparQ disk into a broken drive, that perfectly fine disk would be killed. And this meant that you could lose all your data just because of one broken drive, which was not good. And that's kind of the problem with the SparQ. Though it had all these amazing claims on the back, it just didn't really deliver. In late 1998, SyQuest declared bankruptcy due to poor sales, and following their bankruptcy in 1999, parts of SyQuest were acquired by Iomega, which made the zip disk, which was around at the time, and was probably its biggest competition. And the zip disk really wasn't nearly as good as the SparQ in theory. It only stored a tenth of what the SparQ could store, having only 100 megs of storage, and it really seemed like the SparQ was the superior product. It all came down to the execution, unfortunately. Due to its finicky design and poor build quality, the SparQ was riddled with problems from the beginning, and unfortunately, because of this, it would eventually be forgotten as newer formats replaced it. However, looking back, the SparQ was, if not a somewhat clumsy step forward in the space of portable storage mediums, even if it was a catastrophic failure. And I'd be curious to know, do any of you actually have one of these working drives or disks? I mean, once you put a disk into a broken drive, then that disk would break, and then if you put that broken disk into another drive, then that drive would break, and it went on and on. So yeah, it'd be interesting to see if any of you actually have a working one of these. Anyway, that's about it for now, but if you'd like me to cover the whole history of SyQuest, just leave a comment below. Thanks for watching, and goodbye.